Right, here we have the second game of the day that I recorded. Well, I actually have 14 games recorded on this particular day, and as you can tell, I've fixed everything up that was wrong from after the first one, and hopefully everything will go better this time with the recording. So here we are waiting for the game to start, and heading up this way. Had to go to the left because I didn't want to collide with my fellow teammate, and here I'm heading up the street here. Because I'm moving a bit faster than my teammate, I'm able to come back into the street, and right now I'm looking for the way. Yep, what I'm doing is heading up to where the castle is, directly above me up there. And as you can see, these smaller tanks really do not like climbing hills. It slows them right down, and with these 14 games that I'm playing today, or on this particular day, I'm actually swapping between different tanks I've got to give you an idea of the different performances and handling and firepower of each of the tanks. I don't get through all of them, all of my tanks that I've got in my garage, but I do get through quite a number of them. Mind you, some of them I do multiple games with before I swap to another tank. Fellow players have gone up the other way. I've counted someone up the top. There's nobody here, so slow as I am in this particular tank. So I spotted him, took a shot at him. He spotted me. It's terribly slow getting up this hill in this. I believe is the Fiat 3000. This point here, he comes back. I get one shot off at him. He's got that quick firing gun.
They killed our driver.
Right here, and basically taken out. I just don't load quick enough, and yeah, that's the player that took me out. So I'm going to change to a different player, and I'll go through several of them to see which one's having an interesting battle or whatever before I choose one. As you see, he's got a quick fire. He's a Panzer II with a quick firing gun. And he's having a bit more luck with his quick firing gun. I've actually got the same tank in my inventory as well. But as you can see, it's still taking quite a lot to take out one of these tanks. And if you notice, even at close range there, some of these bullets are bouncing off, as you can see. So the quick firing guns have their advantages and their disadvantages. Yes, they're good for getting a lot of shots on target. The disadvantage is they are freaking hard to penetrate decent armour. Again, just been able to take out another player. He's come across another one. He's also been spotted himself. So the other player didn't know he was there until he started shooting him. Then he's been able to take him out. And he's come across another one. Same take up again. It's basically one-on-one match here at the moment. He's doing alright for himself. Need to take out another 4 tanks already. And the red tanks are down to 3 tanks. And the green team still only lost. There's only actually lost 3 tanks so far. So green team's doing really well. Of course, I'm one of those 3 that's been taken out. He's racing around looking for another victim. Target. And he's found one. Now, unfortunately, he's come across a cruiser, which is a bit of a hard nut to crack. And he's just been taken out. So I'm going to swap to another player. And this one is H35. They're pretty, yeah, the H35 tanks are pretty hard nut to crack. It's got good armour on it and that, and they're quite hard to take out. I must actually get myself one to add to my bloody inventory. I swapped to another player because that fellow was just sitting there doing nothing.
Critical engine damage.
This one's an FT. Unfortunately, the armour on the FT isn't all that good, so it takes a while. And now I'm back to this guy. And as you can see, he's still here, hasn't moved. As I was saying in the one, you get players that do this. I don't know why they do it. I don't know if they're worried that they're being taken out or whatever, but they just seem to be unable to make up their minds. And in that short time, the green players are now down to 2, and the red players are at 3 players. That's how quick it is to the fortunes of war can go. And as you can see, one of the 2 players is actually on. One of the red players is on our. I'm sorry, I am wrong, reading that wrong. Enemy base is being captured, so one of the green guys is down the other end, capturing the enemy base. And so this guy's just going round and round the circle. What he should have done is gone to the enemy base to help out with the capture, really. So I don't know why this is guys are doing this. He's just going round. He's basically staying in one spot. We should have backed up to the base to help capture the base quicker, because the more tanks get on the base when you're doing the base capture, the quicker it is to capture the base. So this guy, he knows they're over there, as you can see through the the red markers. You know full well there's 2 enemy tanks there, and now the guy that was on the base has been taken out. This guy, all he has to do, right up here on the right hand side at the corner of this building. It's parked right there where the base is. It's out of sight. The only way they can get to him is either coming from the left, from the front, or from behind. It's actually protected. It would have been protected from the right hand side. Instead of capturing the base, what does he do? He just wanders around looking for those 2 that were up here. As I said, I honestly don't know what a lot of people are thinking. There's only 1 player left. He's here. You've got 3 red players. They're not that silly. As you can see, one of them has at least one of them has gone down to our base and is capturing it. And this guy just sits here and sits here and sits here, and we lose the game basically because this player, this individual, decides he wants to play it safe. I said if he had a parked where I said he would have actually captured their base, because if I'm not mistaken, all 3 of the blasted red players are most likely down the other end, because there was 2 here, we've got here, there's nothing there, so they've raced down, and full well that he's up this end. It just boggles the mind why people do this. He's doing nothing. He's not even trying to rid our base of the enemy. He's in a good tank that can take a lot of punishment, as you saw. One of the other games actually shows how this particular tank will take hit after hit and not take any damage whatsoever. It takes a lot of hits before it takes any damage. You've got to hit them, I think, in the right spot to eliminate them. And you can see by the counter on the top, red players almost captured the base. The game's nearly over, and this particular player is just sitting here doing nothing, waiting for the game to finish, because hey, they're safe. They're not going to get taken out. They're going to survive the game. It doesn't matter if the game gets lost. It really rubs salt in my to me, you know, when I see stuff like this. And, yeah, basically, it's the end of the game.